How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome everyone to Mahoney Arena for today's matchup between the Southside Lady Archers, who enter today's contest with a 7-2 overall record, 3-0 in SAC conference play, taking on the host school, the Northside Legends. Northside enters with a 2-8 overall record, 0-2 in the Summit Athletic Conference. Last time out for both of these teams. Let's start with Northside. They got a win back on December the 6th, hosting New Haven. Northside winning it 47-43. Their first win of the season came in game number 2. That was back on November the 5th at Muncie Burris, a 47-41 decision. Looking at Southside, once again a 7-2 overall record. They opened up the season with a loss at home against Northridge, 65-59. After that, they went on a 4-game winning streak, beating Fort Wayne Lures, Wayne High School, South Bend, Washington, and Canterbury High School. As part of a tournament, they lost against Appleton North out of Wisconsin, 68-46. Then went on to beat Wayne High School 83-32. On December the 2nd, they beat Snyder 79-72 in 2 overtimes. And then on December the 3rd, beat Jay County 62-39. So we're expecting a good game here at Mahoney Arena. Once again, Southside always a powerhouse here on the girls' side in the Summit Athletic Conference. But last year, Homestead and Carroll both joined the SAC, and it was Homestead winning the tournament in their first year. What an outstanding season they had a year ago, losing to Penn. I believe that was in the semi-state round. This year, they're the number 1 ranked team in 4A and ranked number 15 in the country. Folks, we're going to send it down for the starting lineups for today's game.
At guard, 5'8" senior, number 24, Jakira Lacey. At forward, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Maikiba Jones. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 34, Denise Chapman. The Archers are coached by Juanita Goodwill. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your Northside Legends. Starting this evening at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 2, Jewel Roy. Starting at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Shamaya Gordon. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Brianna Marshall. Also at forward, a 6' junior, number 22, Chanel Tyrone. And at forward, a 5'8" junior, number 52, Lucretia Reed. The Legends are coached by Jamie Roppes.
Folks, once again, thanks for joining us. This is SummitCitySports.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Also by Sports Center Incorporated, Sports Center Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer. Today's game is also brought to you by Juju on the Beat Holiday Concert, coming up December the 17th. We'll have more information later. In the circle That is number 1, Brianna Marshall for Northside, as they're going to control possession, but right away the ball is taken by J.C. Jones, who finishes in transition. J.C. Jones with her first 2 points of the game. Good ball movement here by Northside to get it up the floor. Tight press being played by Southside. Ball's kicked out. That's number 52, LaQuisha Ruth. Ruth, nice crossover. She's been guarded by number 0 for Southside. That's Darshana, who is a filled-up all-star on Wayne TV this week for the Southside Lady Archers. Darshana is a senior, a 5'8" guard, one of the top players in the SAC. Once again, out there with the defense. First quarter action, 2-0 Southside. There's no shot clock in Indiana high school basketball as J.C. Jones once again comes up with a steal. Looking to finish in transition, goes up with the left hand as it bounds in. J.C. Jones now 4 points already in this game. She has all 4 points for Southside, who lead it 4-0. Folks, we got a timeout. We're going to hear from our sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. Back to the action here at Bahia Arena. Northside once again breaks the press. Second straight time they were able to do that, but both offensive possessions have ended up in a steal. That time, that's another steal as Darshana Nathan cannot finish with the lay-in. Back out to J.C. Jones, three-pointer, no good. With the steal for Southside was number 5, Shamari Jackson. So Jackson getting her first steal of the game. J.C. Jones had the second steal. With the inbounds pass is number 12, Makiba Jones. It's J.C. Jones feeding the block. Number 34 is Tanice Chapman. She, too, one of the top players in the Summit Athletic Conference.
22, Chanel Tyler, her first team first. At the line shooting 2 is Tanice Chapman.
So Chanel Tyra called with the foul. As the first free throw attempt is no good
Entering for Northside is Desiree Cotton.
by Tanice Chapman. Second one is good. That'll extend the lead 5-0 for these Lady Archers. With the inbounds pass, that's Brianna Marshall. Once again, this full court press is a bit suffocating here. Once another steal, that's Darshana Nathan. Down low, the bunny is no good by Makiba Jones. Putback is. 7-0 now for Southside. Jones with her first 2 points of the game. Another steal, that's Makiba Jones in transition. Lay-in is good. Makiba Jones, last 2 buckets are hers. We have 5:52 left to play here in the first quarter. Southside up 9-0. Darshana Nathan going to be called with the foul. That'll be her first and the team's first. LaQuisha Ruth, the recipient of that pass. Northside legend still transitioning out the uniforms. They still have the Redskin logo on the shorts. Another ball picked up by Makiba Jones. This time pulls up for the three-pointer. Front rim's no good. But down low with the rebound and putback is Tanice Chapman. She gets the 2. Will look to convert the three-point play. They're going to call that foul on the floor, so the score will remain 9-0. Makiba Jones with the inbounds pass gets into J.C. Jones. J.C. three-pointer from the near wing. Banks open. JC now with 7 points. The Southside leads at 12-0. Number 2 for Northside, Ruel, excuse me. Southside boys currently are 0-1 on the season. Or excuse me. Yeah, that's the Southside boys as they opened up against Brownsburg. Northside boys enter with a 4-0 record. Big win at Blackhawk Christian a week ago. 5 minutes left here in the opening frame. J.C. Jones with another steal. Jones, a great ball handler, knocks out to Darshana Nathan with the triple. Darshana Nathan hitting her first three-pointer of the game. This full court press, by the time Northside breaks it, Southside's had a lot of success getting the steal here on the defensive end. Good double team, as you can see these Lady Archers play good perimeter defense. Fouls called on number 12, Makiba Jones. It's her first and the team's third. Elena Chapman enters the game along with number 24 for the Lady Archers. 16-foot jumper off the heel, no good by Brianna Marshall. J.C. Jones going the other way with it for Southside. Beautiful feed down low and out of bounds. That's a turnover by the Lady Archers. .24 not listed on our roster. As soon as I get that name, I will get it to you guys. Shot just a little bit long. As with the rebound attempt was number 33, Desiree Ekman. As Chanel Tyler is going to check back in, number 22. In for Ekman. J.C. Jones running the point. Jones, a 5'5" freshman guard. 3 freshmen on this Southside roster. Three-point attempt is up and in by Shamari Jackson. Jackson, that's her first bucket of the game. She's got 3 points. That'll extend the lead 18-0 for these Lady Archers. Pass goes over the head of number 52, LaQuisha Ruth, 5'8" junior. That pass is intercepted. A beautiful play there by Ruth, looking to go coast to coast with it. We got a foul going to be called on number 24. See if we can pick that name up from the PA announcer. So for Southside, that's Jakira Lacey. Normally wears number 10. Wearing number 24, Lacey is a 5'8" senior. That ball was tipped away by Jewel Ruel right to the Lady Archers. In transition, the lay-in is no good by Shamari Jackson. J.C. Jones there at the elbow. Now top of the key. Good ball movement on the perimeter. Jackson's three-pointer is a little bit long. Put back by Jones, no good. Strong rebound by Chapman underneath. Possession going to stay with the Lady Archers. 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Number 14 and number 20 checking in for Southside. That's Darian Hackbarth along with Nadia Gonzalez. Up top is Jakira Lacey. Hackbreath. Out of the corner is Nadia Gonzalez. Feet goes down low. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Loose ball, and we have a jump ball. That was LaQuisha Ruth along with number 32, Michaela Caudell. 2:34 left in the first quarter. 18-0 is your score. Inbounds pass off the heel. And a jump ball is going to be called. Nice block by number 22, Chanel Tyra. Possession arrow in favor of the Legends. Northside still looking for their first bucket of the game here. 2:20 left to play in the first quarter. Pass intended down low for number 22, Tyra. Tied up. Another jump ball, this time possession arrow in favor of Southside. Lacey gets it over to Nadia Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Lacey. Wide open. Jakira Lacey, no good. Putback attempt, no good as well. That was Hackbarth. Now Ruth in transitions, picked up by Ruel. Well, back to Ruth. Those two have been the main ball handlers for Northside in this game. Ruth being trapped, had to just throw it up to herself. Looks like a traveling should have been called there. Ball is turned over. That was picked up by number 3, Chapman, in transition. A little bit too strong on the lay-in by Lacey. Eventually rebounded by Tyra. Ruth, three-point attempt. Off the heel, no good. And possession will stay with the Legends with 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. 18-0 your score, Lady Archers. With the inbounds pass, it will be Jewel Ruel, 5'9" sophomore guard. She's going to lob it up for LaQuisha Ruth. Knocked away and picked up by number 14, Darian Hackbarth. She is fouled. Foul's called on number 5, Shemaya Braden. That's her first and the team's third. Hackbarth at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is nothing but the bottom of the net for Hackbarth. Checking out for Northside is number 5, Braden. Checking in is number 11, Michaela Wilchard. So both free throws are in by Hackbarth. That'll extend the Southside lead 20-0. Ruth, once again, double team. That pressure by Southside is just suffocating these Northside Lady Legends. Good hustle there by the Legends, but possession will stay with Southside. With the inbounds pass is number 3, Chapman. Chapman gets it right back. 18-foot jumper's no good. Strong rebound there by Marshall. On the other end, the lay-in attempt by Michaela Wilchar is no good. And we got traveling going to be called on Southside, so possession will stay with the Northside Legends. 37.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. With the inbounds pass, that's number 5, Braden, Shemaya Braden. Skip pass goes down to number 22, Tyra. Ruel. Out of the corners, Braden. Baseline jumper's no good. Picked up by Lacey. Jakira Lacey with the left-handed dribble goes up strong. They're going to call a charge on number 24.
Southside fouls on 24, Jakira Lacey. That's her second, team 5th.
Jakira Lacey entering today's game. She averages 7 points per. Bucket is good by Brianna Marshall. First 2 points of the game for Northside, as that's the end of the first quarter. Southside leads at 20-2. Folks, once again, Juju on the Beat holiday concert. party with Zay Hilfiger and Zion McCall performing live. This is an all-ages event, Saturday, December 17th at the downtown YMCA, 1020 Bar Street. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance or $20 at the door. There are special $30 VIP tickets. That includes free food and beverages. Also a picture with the artist. Get tickets at Plato's Closet at 4718 Coldwater Road. Both above average barbershops, 513 East Jefferson and 354 East Pettit. Once again, that's Juju on the Beat, the holiday concert, coming December 17th at the downtown YMCA. Back to the action here. We started the second quarter. Southside up 20-2. Northside's last bucket came from Brandon Marshall, number 1, as that shot just rims out. We got a foul going to be called on the floor. Foul's called on number 20, Nadia Gonzalez. For Gonzalez, that'll be her first and the team's 6th foul. Inbounds pass by Wilchar. Wilchar gets it on the corner. That's a three-point attempt. High arcing shot, just a little bit too long. Kicked out by a Lady Archer. Possession to stay with Northside. Northside's inbound pass by Shemaya Braden. Ruel just inside the arc, and that one rims in. Jewel Ruel with her first 2 points of the game. Northside currently down by 16. Brandon Marshall with the rebound. Errant shot was by Desiree Raines. Raines wears number 30. 5'8" freshman. Seeing some time on varsity. She, along with J.C. Jones and Elia Chapman, all freshmen for the Southside Lady Archers. Very good program under Juanita Goodwell. She's in her 8th year at the school with a 124-55 record. One of the best programs over there at Southside is the Lady Archer basketball program. Nathan's three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound by Ruel. Ruel now, full court press, looking to break it, does with the left-handed dribble. Braden, nice move, gets past her defender, shots off the mark. Rebounded by number 22, Tyra. Brandon Marshall, 17-foot jumper, no good. And that was the freshman with the rebound, Desiree Raines, 5'8" over the back. Foul is going to be called. It's called on Tyra. That's her second, the team's 4th. Nathan bringing it up for the Lady Archers. Back into the game is Makiba Jones, number 12, posting up on the block. She was fantastic back in the first quarter. J.C. Jones, three-point attempt is long. Last to touch, it looked to be number 5, Shamir Jackson, the junior, 5'7". With the inbounds pass will be number 2, Jewel Ruel. She's got the only 2 points for Northside here in the second. Brandon Marshall getting a bucket right before the end of the first quarter. Currently, Northside's on a 4-0 run with 5:56 left to play in the second quarter. J.C. Jones running the point. Darshana Nathan at the 2. Nathan ran the point last year for Southside. We've seen her run a little point in today's game. Shots off the mark by Jackson, the junior. Loose ball. That was picked up by Darshana Nathan. J.C. Jones, elbow jumper. That was blocked by number 11, Michaela Wilcher. Foul's called on number 11, her first, and the team's fifth. Jones, who has 7 points in this game, misses the first. J.C. Jones on the season, a 59% free throw shooter for the true freshman. Second one off the heel and rebounded by Marshall. Rule over half court, gets it over to Ruth. Ruth has Wiltshire all alone. Three-point attempt is strong once again, but the putback is good by Brianna Marshall. Her 4th point of the game. Southside now down, up 20-6. Down low, Wiltshire knocked it away, picked up by Ruth. So a steal by the Legends. Rule. Feed goes over to Ruth. Has it knocked away in transition. Makiba Jones lands a little bit strong. Rebounded by, that was number 5, Jackson. Going the other way with Wiltshire. Gets over to Braden. Nice hesitation move underneath. As these Northside Lady Legends are starting to roll here, down 20-8, but they're on an 8-0 run. Jones, three-pointer's no good. Strong rebound by number 30, Desiree Raines. We're going the other direction with Lakeisha Ruth. Ruth was looking for the wraparound pass to Wiltshire. Darshana Nathan drew all the contact. Back into the game is Tanish Chapman for Southside. Chapman, Darshana Nathan both could be first-team All-SAC performers this year. We'll see how the season plays out. Once again, it's Shemaya Braden with the inbounds pass, gets it into Wiltshire, a three-point attempt. That one rains in for 3. Wiltshire, her first bucket of the game. That pulls Northside to within 9. 20-11 is your score. Outstanding performance here early on by these Northside Lady Legends. Three-point attempt by J.C. Jones, rims in. Jones, her second three-pointer of the contest. She has 10 points now. That's going to end an 11-0 run. Nathan nearly stole it away from Wiltshire. Whoa, little backflip up on her feet. How impressive was that by Michaela Wiltshire, just a sophomore at 5'8". Very, very impressive, folks. Wiltshire showing off her athleticism here at By-Hay Arena. Down on the block, Makiba Jones had it blocked by Ruth. Chapman goes up strong. Tanish Chapman, that's her third point of the game. She's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Shot was off the mark by Ruth. Putback no good by Braden. Marshall no good. And we got a foul. I believe it's going to be called on J.C. Jones, number 21. And it is. For Jones, that's her first and the team's 7th. Braden at the free throw line. First free throw attempt is no good. Braden's got 2 points in this game. On the season, she's shooting 29% from the free throw line, having hit 7 of 24 entering today's game. Second one's no good as well. Ruth keeps it alive there for Northside. Rule over to Braden, just inside the arc, no good. That was rebounded by Jones. Nathan going strong to the cup. Right-handed scoop shot's no good, but she's fouled. Foul's called on number 11, Michaela Wiltshire. Nathan, who's got 3 points in this game, three-pointer back in the first quarter. as her first free throw attempt is no good. On the season, she's shooting 67% from the free throw line. She's hit 22 of 33. Second attempt is good. Southside extends its lead 26-11 here with 2:44 left to play in the second quarter. Wiltshire, that three-pointer went off the cord that pulls up the hoop. She's got some high arcing shots. And folks, she is an impressive athlete, as we've seen early on. Jones on the far wing, that's number 5, Shamari Jackson. Makiba Jones over to Nathan. That's J.C. Jones, the freshman. And it looks like we got a foul going to be called. I believe that was a lane violation by the Lady Archers. Sumaya Chambers checks in, 5'6" freshman, the only freshman on the varsity squad here for Northside. Bringing the ball up is LaQuisha Ruth. Chambers back to Ruth. Chambers here on the near wing. Rule on the far wing. Being guarded by Jackson. Makiba Jones up top. Makiba Jones, a tall defender at 5'10", the junior. Shot is no good by the freshman, Chambers. J.C. Jones bringing it up. Darshana Nathan here near wing. We got 1:39 left to play before the break. With the inbounds pass is Jones. Gets it right into Chapman. Jones is looking for the 10-foot baseline jumper. Has it taken away by Marshall. And J.C. Jones is right there with the steal, an easy lay-in. For Jones, that's her 5th point here in the second quarter. Her 12th point overall. Three-pointer left short. Put back and no good by number 5, Braden. Jackson, nice drive. Shots just a little bit off the mark. Chapman was able to throw it off of number 1, Brianna Marshall.
Entering into the Archers is number 3, Alea Chapman.
Alea Chapman checks back in for Makiba Jones. Chapman's got Darshana Nathan here near wing. Shots off the mark. Ruth with the board. Gets up to Rule. Jewel Rule had her shot blocked by Shamari Jackson, 5'7" junior. Once again, 28-11 is your score here at Bahia Arena. Rule's inbounds pass goes to Ruth. Inside a minute to play, 28-11 your score. Southside on top. Chapman over to Ruth. Rule up top. Marshall. Marshall's shot just inside the arc. That was a nice rebound by Leah Chapman. Darshana Nathan over to Tanish Chapman. We got a foul. Foul's called on number.
Also fouls on 23, Samaya Chambers, her first, team 7th.
So Samaya Chambers called with the foul, her first and the team 7th. Tanish Chapman back at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 in this game, make it 2 for 3. Chapman now with 4 points. Second free throw attempt, that one rims out. Nice rebound. Putback's no good by Alea Chapman. Now she's gonna head to the free throw line to shoot 2. That time, foul's called on Brianna Marshall.
First teammate, shooting 2 will be number 3, Alea Chapman.
For Marshall, that's her first and the team's 8th foul. Second free throw attempt. That one's no good. Brianna Marshall tips it out, but Chapman gets the board. Jackson beats Tanisha Chapman, goes up strong with the left hand. Ruth, good defense. Laquisha Ruth, she's played the whole game so far, and she's been outstanding for Northside. Jewel Rule on the far wing, left-handed dribble, goes back up to Ruth. That ball was blocked. Nathan looking for Jones in transition. .5 seconds left. JC Jones, little runner, is strong, rebounded by Marshall, and that will do it for the first half. Southside up 29-11. Southside held the lead 11-0 after the first quarter. So a strong performance there by the Northside Lady Legends to start the second quarter. Folks, we're going to take a break up here, and we will be back with you for the second half. And today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and/or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. And folks, don't forget about the holiday concert December the 17th. Juju on That Beat holiday concert. Party with Zay Hilfiger and Zayon McCall performing live. This is an all-ages event, Saturday, December 17th at the Downtown YMCA at 1020 Bar Street. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance, $20 at the door. And you can get a $30 VIP ticket that includes free food and beverage. Also a picture with the artist. You can get tickets at Plato's Closet, that's at 4718 Coldwater Road, and at both of the above average barbershops, the one at 513 East Jefferson and the one at 354 East Pettit. Or you can get tickets online at jujuonthebeatfortwayne.eventbrite.com. For more information, call 260-797-7929. So we're all set to start the second half here at Mahoney Arena with Southside up 29-11. Southside held an 11-0 lead after the first quarter. But it was Northside coming out strong in the second, as Northside had rattled off 6 consecutive points at one point on a 6-0 run. Three-point attempt from the far wing is no good by Jackson. Put back by Makiba Jones is. For Makiba Jones, that's her 6th point of the game, her first bucket since the first quarter. Ruth picks up her dribble, gets it over to Rule. Rule finds Braden driving out of the corner. Left-hand shot's no good. Jones with the rebound. Been very impressed with Makiba Jones' play down there on the block for the Lady Archers. Braden has it knocked away from behind by Darshana Nathan. Nathan in control for Southside. Jackson. Shamari Jackson, 5'7" junior, wears number 5 for the Archers. Back over to Nathan. Once again, good ball movement on the perimeter by Southside, but we got a timeout called by Juanita Goodwill and the Lady Archers. Back here at Northside, where the Southside Lady Archers lead it 31-11 to start this third quarter. It's been Makiba Jones, the junior, 5'10". She can play both guard and forward, getting the bucket. 6:36 remains here in the third frame. Back into the game for the Legends is number 11, Michaela Wilcher. JC Jones running the point. Darshana Nathan cutting through the lane. Jones being guarded by Wilcher. Hands it off to Makiba Jones. Runner in the lane, no good. Chapman with the board. Denise Chapman with the putback. She now has 6 points in this game. That'll extend the lead to 22 points for Southside. Rule over to Wilchar. Wilchar has a three-pointer. Knocked that one down in the second quarter. Ruth, nice kick out. 17-foot jumper is no good by Brianna Marshall. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Northside.
Entering for the Legends, number 13, Messiah Martin.
So Northside's number 13, Kaya Martin. She's a senior at 5'11", entering. And we got a traveling going to be called on Wilcher. .546 left to play here in the third. JC Jones. Jackson, jump stop, gets it over to Denise Chapman. Just a little bit too tight there. As that pass went right off Chapman's hand, not out of bounds. It'll be Wilcher with the inbounds. Jewel Rule bringing it up. Jewel scored 2 points there in the second quarter. The only Lady Legend, another turnover by Northside. The only Lady Legend to score in the first quarter was Brianna Marshall, and that bucket came right at the end of the first quarter. Shemaya Braden checks back in. She'll enter the game for Wilcher. JC Jones running the point. That Southside Homestead matchup later on this season will be a good one here for the Lady Archers. Denise Chapman down low, no good. That was rebounded by Martin. Rule back over to Ruth. Southside's laid off a little bit of the full court press as of late. Ruth, nice behind the back, a nice pass to Marshall. Marshall gets the feed back. Ruth's got some very good ball handling skills as she does not leave the floor for the Legends. Neither does Rule or Marshall. Rule driving from the top of the key, loses her dribble, gets it back over to Braden. Braden pops out from the baseline, just left short. Jones. JC picks up her dribble. Feed goes down to Chapman, left-handed off the glass. Denise Chapman, that's her 8th point of the game. Southside up now 35-11. Ruth over the timeline. Three-point attempt. Rains in for LaQuisha Ruth. For Ruth, that's her first bucket of the game, and it's a big one. Now a steal here by the Legends. Rule as Ruth's calling for some room to work. Darshana Nathan with the tight defense. Ruth says bring it on. LaQuisha Ruth, her ball handling skills are outstanding. Looks like she can play with just about anybody on this floor. Braden off to the right, put back by Marshall's no good. Nathan comes down with the board. Shauna Nathan pushes up to JC Jones. That's a turnover here by Southside.
Southside substitutions, number 14, Darian Hackbarth, and number 24, Jakira Lacey.
So Jakira Lacey and Darian Hackbarth both re-enter for the Lady Archers. Their squad up by 21 points, 35-14. Braden over the timeline. Reverses her dribble, has it stolen by Darian Hackbarth. Gets it up to Makiba Jones. Jones with the right hand, no good on the reverse lay-in. Put back by Tanish Chapman's no good.
Outside fouls on 13. IHSAA Martin, her first, team first.
Saya Martin called with the foul.
Denise Chapman.
That's her first and the team's first. Chapman back to the free throw line where she's 2 of 4 in this game. First free throw rims out. .311 left to play here in the third. 35-14, Southside on top. Second attempt, that one rims out. Putback is good by Lacey. For Jakira Lacey, that's her first 2 points of the game. Comes here in the third quarter. Southside outscoring Northside 8-3 here in the third. Rule gets it back from Braden. Ruth up top. Rule being guarded by J.C. Jones. Baseline jumper's no good. Gets her own rebound. Elbow jumper off the backboard. That was knocked out by the Lady Archers. Possession to stay with Northside. Inbounds pass goes to Rule. Good dribble drive by Braden. Once again, possession to stay with Northside. Getting a couple second chance opportunities here. It's going to be Ruth now with the inbounds pass. Rule. Jones with the defense. Man-to-man defense here by Southside. Ruth, second three-pointer is good, and she left it out there to let everybody know. LaQuisha Ruth, she's got a long shot to go with those ball handling skills. 6 points all coming here in the third quarter for LaQuisha Ruth. Jones slowing it up for Southside. Her team up 37-17. Foul's going to be called on number 52, LaQuisha Ruth. Ruth stands 5'8". She's a junior. Checking in for Northside's number 33, Desiree Conham. Ruth now bringing it up for the Legends. Lacey with the defense. Ruth with the right hand gets it to fall. She now has 8 points. All coming here in the third quarter. She's the only Legend to score here in the third. Ruth, the defense on J.C. Jones. Makiba Jones, jump stop, and they're going to call a travel on number 12.
Entering for Southside will be number 3, Alea Chapman.
Alea Chapman's going to check in for Makiba Jones. .118 left to play here in the third. 37-19 your score. Southside on top. Ruth gave it up to Brianna Marshall. No good. Rebounded by Alea Chapman. Feed to Tanish Chapman, just a little bit too strong by Jakari Lacey.
Northside calls a 30-second timeout.
So a 30-second timeout going to be called here by the Legends. As we'll hear from our sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. Back here at Bahia Arena, where Northside trails 37-19. This is game one of a doubleheader. You're listening to SummitCitySports.com. watching SummitCitySports.com. We have cameras out at all 5 SAC doubleheaders. Make sure to check back with us. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel right here that you're watching so you can get all the latest and broadcast uploads and highlight videos. Braden, tight defense being played there by Hackbarth. J.C. Jones out on Ruth. Ruth, third three-point attempt, no good here in the third quarter. And a steal by J.C. Jones. Jones going the other way with it. Has Chapman, Alea Chapman to her right. Shots off the mark, gets her own board, finds Tanice Chapman. Alea Chapman off the glass, no good. Rebounded by number 33, Ekman. Ruth over the timeline. 17 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Braden out of the quarter. Rule off the pick. Three-point attempts no good. Tanice Chapman with the board. 3, 2, and 1. Lacey with the extra pass. Just a little bit late, so that bucket will not count. We head into the fourth quarter. Your score, 37-19. Southside on top. Once again, folks, Juju on That Beat holiday concert. Party with Zay Hilfiger and Zion McCall performing live. This is an all-ages event, Saturday, December the 17th at the downtown YMCA, 1020 Bar Street. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance, $20 at the door. There are $30 VIP tickets. That includes free food and beverage, also a picture with the artist. Get tickets at Plato's Closet at 4718 Coldwater Road and at both the above average barber shops at 513 East Jefferson and 354 East Pettit. You can also get tickets online at JujuOnThatBeat.FortWayne.eventbrite.com. For more information, call 260-797-7929. Once again, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook fan page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get all the latest in highlight and broadcast videos. J.C. Jones to start the fourth quarter. Her squad up 37-19. The Southside Lady Archers. Lacey takes the feed. Walled off by the defense. Hackbarth with the three-pointer left a little bit short. Tanice Chapman with the rebound and putback. Chapman now has 10 points in this game for Southside. She's their second leading scorer. J.C. Jones has 12 points to lead the Lady Archers. LaQuisha Ruth. LaQuisha had 8 points all in the third quarter for Northside, being guarded by J.C. Jones, the freshman. Rule had it knocked away by Lacey. Number 24, Jakira Lacey. Ruth, top of the key, three-pointer. Follows her own shot. We got traveling going to be called on number 52. Took the three-pointer from the top of the key. Knew it was off the mark and charged after it. Got her own board. Too many steps there on the spin move on the block. Jones calling for motion. Has Alea Chapman running the baseline. Jones, high arcing floater is good. For J.C. Jones, that's her first bucket since the second quarter. She now has 14 points to lead all scorers. 41-19 your score, Southside on top. 6:26 left here in the fourth. Step back three-pointer by Ruth, no good. Good rebound by number 22. That is Chanel Tyra. And Ruth's going to be called. We have a jump ball and a travel. I believe they're going to call the traveling, so a turnover by Northside. Michaela Wilcher back in for Northside. As Jones gets it over the timeline. Wilcher with some quick feet, doing a good job of staying in front of Jones. Three-point attempt by Hackbarth, no good. That was rebounded by Brianna Marshall. And we got a foul going to be called, I believe, on Southside. Foul's called on number 14, Darian Hackbarth. She's only a sophomore, stands 5'7". .550 left to play here in the fourth, 41-19, your score. Rule goes up top to Braden. Has Wilcher to the left, Marshall at the elbow. Rule looking to drive from the far wing, hard to penetrate this man-to-man Southside defense. Rule from the near wing, walled off by Lacey. Turnover here by the Lady Legends with 5:23 left to play. Checking in for Southside will be number 20, Nadia Gonzalez. She's a senior, 5'6". Chapman's going to get it into J.C. Jones. Jones picked up right away by Wilcher. Nice runner in the lane. Hackbarth, no good. Tipped that ball out. Gonzalez off the glass. For Nadia Gonzalez, that's her first 2 points of the game. That'll extend the lead 43-19 for Southside. Pick set by Braden. Rule's jumper tailed off to the right. Brianna Marshall with the rebound. Rule working from the near wing. Hackbarth with the defense. Three-pointers left short by Rule. Jones quickly gets it up to Chapman. Tanice Chapman underneath with the lay-in. For Tanice, that is her 12th point of the game. LaQuisha Ruth set to check back in for Northside. Wilcher up top, left-handed dribble. Marshall with the tight defense there is Alea Chapman. They're going to call a foul on number 3.
Southside fouls on 3. Alea Chapman, her first, team second.
So for Chapman, that'll be her first, team second. LaQuisha Ruth checks back in for Northside. In for Southside is number 32, Michaela Caudill. Out of the corner is Ruth. Ruth has been the only offense for Northside here in the second half. Down low, nice feed to Wilcher as she gets her second bucket of the game. Wilcher hit a three-pointer back in the second. 45-21, 3:40 left to play. Jones being guarded by Wilcher. Nice move there by J.C. Jones. Lay-ins no good. That was rebounded by Brianna Marshall. Braden left all alone underneath. Braden, her 4th point of the game, first bucket since the second quarter. 45-23 your score with 3:14 left to play in the fourth. Alea Chapman, it's good. For Alea Chapman, that's her first 2 points of the game. Comes here with 3 minutes left to play in the fourth, 47-23 Southside. Rule picks up her dribble, skip pass, goes over to Wilcher. Shots off the mark, rebounded by Ruth. Basket or jumper by Rule's no good as Wilcher tried to save it. Possession to Southside.
Archer substitution, number 5, Shemai Jackson.
Shemai Jackson checks back in for Southside. Taking a breather will be Darian Hackbarth. Shamari Jackson hit a three-pointer back in the first. She's got 3 points in this game. Jones, left-handed dribble, picks it up. Nadia Gonzalez loses the dribble, picked up by Chapman. Jones, feed down low. Nice move by Alea Chapman. Alea now with 4 points, all coming here in the fourth. 49-23, Southside on top, 2:09 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, Jewel Rule, Michaela Wilcher, LaQuisha Ruth from the elbow, no good. That was rebounded by Nadia Gonzalez. Jones, nice feed. Alea Chapman left all alone on the block. Chapman quickly now with 6 points in this game. Southside's going to call the timeout here, up 51-23 with 1:43 left to play in this game. Folks, remember, the boys' game will follow right after. Back at Bahia Arena, Southside up 51-23 with 1:43 left to play. Folks, after this game, we will stop the broadcast and switch over to the boys event. You can find that at Summit City Sports on the fan page on Facebook. It's also at 260 Sports on our Twitter, or on our YouTube channel, Summit City Sports. LaQuisha Ruth had it knocked away by Lacey. Lacey chasing after it, but Ruth was able to track it down in the backcourt. Once again, good ball handling skills here by LaQuisha Ruth. Rule, 15-foot jumper, no good. Brenna Marshall gets the rebound. She's triple teamed on the block. Ruth looking for just a little bit of room, throws up the triple, and it's good. LaQuisha Ruth with her first points of the fourth quarter. She now has 11 points in this game, 51-26 Southside with 1 minute left to play, folks, just 1 minute. And Shamari Jackson going to be called with the travel, turnover by Southside. Jackson, just a junior, stands 5'7". Ruth behind the back from 15 feet. Lacey, good steal. Picking it up is Michaela Caudill. Lacey on the other end, she is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul's going to be called on number 2, Jewel Rule.
Northside fouls on number 2, Jewel Rule. It's her first, team third, put 24. Shakira Lacey shooting 2.
Lacey, this is her first trip to the free throw line. Hits it. She now has 3 points in this game. Lacey on the season shooting 38% from the free throw line. She's hit 5 of 13 entering tonight's game. Second one's no good, rebounded by Lacey. Excuse me, by Ruth. Marshall out of the corner. Wilchar, once again, one of them high arcing three-point attempts, no good. Marshall, 10-foot jumper's no good. Nadia Gonzalez now bringing it up for the Lady Archers. Fee goes down on the block to Caudill, and you could hear that slap up here in the stands. Foul's called on number 11, Michaela Wilcher.
That's her third, team fourth.
Inbounds pass goes to Lacey. Shakira Lacey's going to just run this clock out here. 9 seconds. No, she drives straight to the cup, cannot hit. Putback is good by Desiree Raines. For Raines, that's her first 2 points of the game. Southside wins it here, 54-26. Folks, once again, we got the boys game coming up here. It's 4-0 Northside hosting 0-1 Southside. Southside's only game on the season. It was a loss to Brownsburg. That was about 2 weeks ago. Thanks so much for joining us once again. This is SummitCitySports.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports, like our Facebook fan page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine, a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. And Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders or answer questions. They are located at 5511 Coventry Lane in Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. And folks, don't forget the Christmas party on December the 17th. Juju on That Beat holiday concert party with Zay Hilfiger and Zion McCall performing live. This is an all-ages event, Saturday, December the 17th at the downtown YMCA at 1020 Bar Street. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance, $20 at the door, and there are $30 VIP tickets that include free food and beverage. You can also get a picture with the artist. Get tickets at Plato's Closet at 4718 Coldwater Road or at both of the above average barbershops. One's listed at 513 East Jefferson, the other one at 354 East Pettit.